Hello, my name is Chadwick McClendon, and this video is for Biology 1 at PRCC for Miss Emily Carlisle's class. We were told to look at a group of questions and pick a question that we wanted to talk about dealing with DNA. So I picked the question of, do you think people accused of a crime should be compelled to give a DNA sample upon their arrest? My answer is yes, I do believe that. I think it ought to be required. They ought not have any say-so whether they get to or don't get to. Anytime somebody is arrested, they're fingerprinted and their fingerprints go into a database. That database can be looked at by the FBI or any other law enforcement agency. And I feel that the DNA should also be taken. This is something that could answer crimes that have been committed in the past where DNA evidence has been collected but nobody has been found to have committed that crime. And it could open up the doors for a lot of past crimes to have like cold cases, for example, could give answers to that. I know that as it sits right now, there are people in prison serving sentences for crimes they did not commit. And then sometimes that's due to a lack of DNA evidence that was collected, or it could be that they didn't have any, they hadn't found the DNA of anybody that has committed that crime at this point. But I do think that DNA should be collected for all people that are arrested for whatever crime it may be. I think it would be a good idea. Also, there was another question in that list that had to do with should there be like a DNA database, if you will. I think that's a great idea as well. I know when you're born, the hospital takes your fingerprints and your footprints. I'm not quite sure if those prints are put into a database or not, but I believe that would be a good starting point. You know, from children that are born, maybe their DNA should be collected. I know the thoughts are by some that DNA could be used for possible cloning by some scientist somewhere, or could be used to set somebody up. But you know, I believe that's kind of far-fetched. I know that kind of stuff may happen and probably has happened, but a very small percentage, at a very small percent. And that's my answer.